Spookies! Enter if you dare! Do you want to be scared? Would you like to leave your reality? Join us in Spookies Witching Hour podcast show. Hello everybody and welcome back to Spookies Witching Hour mystery podcast show. I'm your host, Spooky, and today my co-host is...
Hey guys, it's me, it's Old Doodles. I don't think my mouth was moving right away. I'm on a time delay, I tell you what. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah,
how's it going, Spooky?
Good to see you. I'm great, thank you. Let's have a sip of coffee here before we get started. That hits the spot. All right. Well, it's that creepy time of night again, folks. Like I said, welcome back to Spooky's Witching Hour mystery show, where the curious and the unexplained come out to play. I'm your host, Spooky, and again, my co-host here is Doodles. He is known for his love of the strange and the unexplainable. Doodles, do we have a caller lined up?
Hey guys, it's me, Old Doodles, and tonight we have a show. On the show is Miss Nurse Sandy, waiting on the line to share her freaky deaky tale. I tell you what.
Oh, all right, fantastic. Nurse Sandy, are you there? Hello? Hello? Welcome, dear caller. You're live on the air with Spooky and Doodles. Please, Nurse Sandy, tell us your story. Of course. This story really has haunted me over the past few years. When I was a nursing student, I was called in on a patient who was having a stroke. Oh my. Yeah, this woman was about 65 years old, had long gray hair, and was in and out of consciousness. She was barely hanging on when... Please continue, Nurse Sandy.
Oh man, sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee. I'm shaking in my boots here, man. So, go on, Sandy.
She started to flatline. Oh no.
Oh mama, that's terrible.
Oh no, I see where this might be going, I think. Unfortunately, as I looked on, the woman passed away as life-saving measures were being enacted. There wasn't much of anything anyone could do to save her life. The stroke was too severe. So after her time of death was recorded, oh my, oh boy, the attending nurses, including myself, cleaned her up and called on the family who were waiting in the lobby to come in and sadly say goodbye to this woman, who I assume was their grandmother. Oh, this is going to be a little spooky tale, isn't it? I see where this is going. And that must have been difficult for them. They probably didn't expect their grandmother to pass away that night, did they? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that they didn't. So by the time the family had left, she had been both brain dead and without a pulse for more than 45 minutes. Oh my, that's insane. Well, I can see where this is going, I think. Yeah, blood had filled her brain and she was completely gray and started to smell as her body began to slowly decompose.
Oh man, I tell you what, that sounds terrible. It's pretty crazy how that happens, huh?
Yeah, suddenly, without any kind of warning, she sat straight up and urgently called for her family to return to the room. No way.
Oh, no, man.
No way.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, my. Nurse Sandy, no way. This is crazy. I knew this was going to happen. Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. The nurses simultaneously rushed to get the monitors and equipment back on her. They frantically started to work on her again. And just as she seemingly stabilized, the woman and a whisper of a voice said goodbye to her now bewildered gathered family, flatlined, and promptly died for a second time. Wow. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. That is truly an unbelievable and incredible story. What a night that must have been for you, no less. Though at least the woman was able to say goodbye to her family before moving on to the great beyond. Yeah, this is something that has stuck with me for over 15 years now. It definitely opened up my eyes to the idea of an afterlife and the paranormal. I had never experienced something like this before.
Well, Nurse Sandy, I salute you for making it through and being there when a patient really needed you. So, regardless of the freaky deakiness that was going on, there's a salute for you.
Well said, Doodles. And thank you so much, Nurse Sandy, for calling in and sharing your story with all of us. Any last words, any thoughts on any medical reasoning behind this story other than the paranormal? Nurse Sandy? All I can think is that maybe her pulse was so low that it wasn't actually being picked up on the monitors and that she somehow sprang back to life. That's really all I can think of. Even now, 15 years later, I don't have any other explanation other than that, or she did die, came back, and wanted to say goodbye to her family properly. She was dead for 45 minutes, brain dead, decomposing, and she sat straight up and asked to say goodbye to her family. And you cannot believe their reaction when they came back into that room. You could hear a pin drop. It was unbelievable. Wow. Well, thank you, Nurse Sandy, for calling in. You're welcome. And thank you for having me on the show, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now, Nurse Sandy. Wow. Doodles. Tell me. I'm nearly speechless. What an experience. I cannot believe that that woman flatlined and then came back to life and then said goodbye to her family. That's unbelievable. What could possibly medically explain this, like I had asked a minute ago? Was her pulse that low? You know, that it just wasn't picked up? I mean, I agree with that. That makes sense.
Well, it seems that way, just like old Juliet.
Oh, yeah. And Romeo and Juliet, yeah.
What a way to go out, dying twice. No thank you. Living and dying once is enough for old Doodles here. And I want to go out like a king, man. Fat and bloated on my golden glittering toilet. Eating a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's...
All joking aside, though, kind of a terrible story, really. That family might have been better off if she had just been dead.
Yeah, I am prone to agree to that. That's too much. And like I said, they probably didn't even expect her to die. She just came in having a severe stroke. And this is what happens. She dies once. They were coming in to say goodbye. She pops up, wide awake. There she is. She says goodbye in a whispered voice. And then she flatlines again.
Nope. No thank you.
Wow. I don't get it. I don't understand. There's so many things in this universe that just boggle the mind.
I mean, what could that really be? I mean, if her pulse was that low, like, her blood pressure was probably tiny too. I mean,
it would have been picked up on the monitors at the very
that's
least.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Her electrical activity was low, and the decomposing smell.
Yeah, I was just going to say, brain dead for 45 minutes. No one can come back from that.
No, not really. Not that I know
minutes. I want to hear, well, she's dead now. God bless. But if she had come back and stayed back, what her experience would have been on the other side. A near-death experience.
Oh, who knows?
I wonder.
I guess we'll never know that one, right?
Did she have the death experience twice then? Being pulled into that tunnel, into that white light? I wonder. She died twice. I wonder.
Yeah, who knows?
What do you think, audience? What do you think?
Your nose hit that microphone.
I saw
great.
that.
Yeah, audience.
I'm just baffled.
Put that in the old comments down below. And
yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think of this and if you have any other stories like this. That was a good, creepy, spooky tale. Just unbelievable. And I think we have a whole collection of these nurse stories. So many nurses and doctors have stories like this. It's unbelievable. Just the things that they see, the things that they witness their patients seeing. It's incredible.
Yeah, sounds pretty creepy. I don't like hospitals myself.
No, not many people do. But it makes you wonder, if so many people are seeing these things, how can it not be true?
That's
Right?
true. That's true.
Right? Not all of us are crazy. Not all of us are hallucinating. That lady really did come back to life.
I heard the hospitals cover it up, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard a lot
yeah.
of nurses and doctors say that.
You see what I mean?
Because you won't get a job if you blab. They'll be, oh, he's
Exactly.
crazy, so there you go.
Yeah. And they don't want people sharing these stories. For a reason.
That looks like a tasty cup.
Oh, tasty. Well, okay, listeners. Thank you for tuning in to another Witching Hour episode. Mysteries to behold, tales to be told. What a creepy, creepy story. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section of this video down below. We look forward to reading them. I know I do. I know you guys have more stories out there. I'm sure there's more like this. And, as always, have a great night, everybody. Stay creepy. Stay spooky. Doodles, any final thoughts?
Not really. I don't like hospitals, man. I don't like doctors either.
No, me
But,
neither.
Yeah, great spooky episode. I like the story, and, well, I hope to be back and maybe share some more creepy tales with you guys.
Definitely. Thank you for being here, co-hosting, and thank you, audience, once again for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode. Spookies, Witching Hour, Mystery Show. Take care now. And if you happen to have a tale that you would like to share, email us at spookieswitchinghourmysteryshow@yahoo.com with either a typed exposition or a voice recording with your chosen on-air name to have your story aired on our show. You can also leave a comment below this video. Remember, until next time, stay curious, stay creeped out, and most importantly, stay spooky.